Plushies, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Don't have internet, so you can't compete in the Splatfest. Well, that sucks. But hey, maybe you'll get your internet back here soon. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's go. Phantom, how's it going? Welcome. I've been doing well. Thank you for asking. How about yourself? That's a huge lead. Holy shoot. Pugsy, welcome. How you doing? How's it going? Joseph, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Looks like Fry is winning. Let's keep it that way. Let's get another one under her belt. Haven't played yet? No. I always wait to see the announcements before I start, while I stream. But welcome, Silver. Hope you're doing well. The Pawns! Welcome, random Splatoon player. Thanks for dropping in, though. Hope you're doing well. Anything new? Anything new? Nothing new, nothing new. Nothing too interesting. E, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Okay, I'm gonna real quickly check Splatnet 3, just in case. And then as soon as I'm done there, we can get started. If you're on Team Fist Bump, you can join. Okay, anything new? Does not look like it. What'd you guys think of the upcoming season trailer? We got a new special, and it looks like we got a new King Salmonid, finally. Only how long and we finally get a new King Salmonid? It looks like it's a real big Moz. Okay, so let's see. I want to finally upgrade this weapon to 4 stars. How close am I to 5-starring any of these new weapons? Jeez, this one is very close. That one's pretty close. Not even close, and I still have yet to 4-star this one, which I am almost there. So, I'm gonna jump straight to it. Let's 4-star it. The new boss in Salmon Run, Joe. What the frick? Joe. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make us a pool. In case any of you are new here, or that are not on my friends list, we're gonna call this... yeah, Fist Bump. Fist Bump. Contains is it the space? Then why give us an option for a space? Sheesh. Okay. With friends. I'll go ahead and pin the pool name and the password at the top of the chat real quickly. Full name, Fist Bump, password 1008. And I'll go ahead and pin that real quickly. Nice. John, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Oh geez, that was quick. Let's go. Hopefully I can get this weapon up to 4 stars already. Sheesh. Na, na, na. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to be doing 2 matches per lobby to give everyone the chance to join. Ding ding. Oh good, this map. I wasn't even paying attention to the rotation because I don't care. Let's go. Imagine him 100 times right out of the gate. Sheesh. Not on this stage. Especially when I'm using this weapon. And that's exactly why. Go. One, two, three, four. Okay, so whoever sending me that friend request, you do not need to send me one because there are pools now. You can join my lobbies via a pool, which I pinned to the top of the chat. Gonna plant that there. Go. Jeez, that person is persistent on getting up here, aren't they? But hey, at least it makes them predictable. And yeah, we finally get freaking Bluefin Depot, which is which it honestly makes sense for that map to be the one to return, and that's the one that I predicted would return, or not really. I didn't really predict it, but that's the one that, you know, I said would make the most sense to return. Because it's the only other map from Splatoon 1 that isn't a map that is entirely unique to Splatoon 1. If that, well, it is, but it's not like, you know, Urchin Underpass levels of unique. Yikes. If I can just get one more. If I can just get one more super jump, that would be great. Get out of here. Ouch. Blow you up, E. Did that super jump make the comeback? Splatstar, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? Ooh, so close. That super jump almost did it. If I threw a sprinkler somewhere over there, probably would have done so too. The choices this time around were kind of boring. You mean for the Splatfest themes? Yeah, it's an oddball one. But hey, at least this one's regional, so that's a huge plus. That is a huge plus. No more of this worldwide nonsense where Japan decides the outcome. Because that was so stupid. Okay, so after this next match, I'm gonna go ahead and rotate to let new people join. Geez, the ink color for Fist Pump looks like a really deep vanilla flavor or color. Very interesting. Am I a friend of Speed Inkling? Yes I am. He is part of what we call the Cephalo crew, which consists of me, him, Subspace King, Hyper Tiger, Splat Mike, and Emriolu. If you don't know either of them, I highly recommend checking them out and considering subscribing, as they are all great friends of mine. Plop. Sheesh. Going up. Jeez, that didn't work out. That didn't work. Yikes. Got him. You can super jump? I can super jump too. I'm not sure if using ability chunks to use an ability on your Splatfest T is at all gonna be useful, because I think a better thing to do is just to use the ability doubler and save your chunks. Anyone going over there? Jeez, we're pinning them down. Holy shoot. Okay, the fact that they're still not splatted, yeah. Jeez. This weapon still needs a damage buff, a big one. The explosive bolts need to do more damage, because that's insane. Uh-oh. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Someone is in the base. Or at least someone was. That is a super chump. Ah, dang it. That's right, is this thing you saw in the plaza when Splatfest started was wow. Interesting. I almost messed it up at the end there, but we got it. Give me 4 stars. Give me 4 stars. Give me 4 stars. Give me 4 stars. 2 abilities I don't really care to use. And thank you, John. Okay, new lobby coming up. And if you are not on my friends list, then don't worry, because you can join via the pool. But you gotta be on the same team as me, though. Team Fist Bumped. And the pool name and password are pinned to the top of the chat. Invitations going out. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you mean can't use? I can use it, as you can see. Should you join again? If there's a spot open, yes. But let's wait to make sure everyone joining is new. Okay, Skipper has not joined us yet, so we shall get started. Okay, and those of you who are in the chat, please let me know if you have not joined yet. That way I will know. Frank, how's it going? Take you, hate hug. Jeez. They beat you out of 100 times? Crud. But hey, we have a pretty considerable conch shell lead, so... You haven't, but you're playing with... Ah, gotcha. Just want to make sure everyone gets a chance to join who is here. You're playing your team for what happened? It's hard to tell, honestly. But I really don't play these Splatfests to actually win. I just play, you know, to have fun and get, you know, conch shells and super sea snails. Super sea snails for abilities and gear upgrading, and then conch shells to use that shell out machine. Because there are still a few things in there that I would like that has not given me yet. Thanks to Nintendo's RNG. They really should increase the blast radius of these explosive bolts. Meaning Subaru. Oh, the Cap of Legend. Oh yeah. I think it's dumb. I still think one of the dumbest things Nintendo did with this game is make it so that a gear that was pretty much free in the previous 2 games, so to speak, is now overpriced in Salmon Run. That is just dumb, honestly. What was it, like 30 gold scales for the Cap of Legend? Yeah, how about no? Jeez. That is just BS on a whole other level. Maybe for slop suits, sure. But for gear that we can wear, no. Make those purely, I guess, purely bronze scales required to buy them. And even that, don't make them like 100 or something. Just make them like 10 or something. That's a lot more, you know, reasonable. A lot more sensible. But I think Nintendo wants people to play this game more than they have to because they know there's not that many people playing because of how poorly they're handling it. So yeah, artificial lengthening. And artificial difficulty. And yeah, I saw the new sub-weapon for the new Reflux. Splash Ball on a Reflux? Nintendo, what are you guys on? When is that weapon gonna need a Splash Ball? Its range does not help it out with it at all. It can store a charge, but if anything, the vanilla Tri-Stringer would have done better with a Splash Ball. Even though that sub-weapon would still hold it back pretty badly. And no brand new entirely dualies or umbrella weapons yet. Maybe they're saving that for the side order DLC. Which would make sense since it's Splatoon themed and those weapons made their debut in Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2 themed anyway. But I would like to see the Black Norimaki 750s return in the next season, please. The upcoming season, please bring those back. Jeez Louise. Ooh, we're getting a subspace raid. How's it going? Worry, how you doing? Welcome. How's it going? And welcome, Subspace King. How you doing? Who else is here? May have to go back a ways. Oh no, wait, that's about it. Welcome. How you guys doing? Having the worst Splatfest luck, but the stream was fun. As long as the stream's going fun. As long as you're having fun, though. I need to finish leveling up this catalog. Got less than a month to do it. But I've only got 12 more levels to go, so that can equate to 12 days if I get the daily win each of those days. You won 100 times in Pro, but lost 100 times in Open. Dang. But at least you got 100 in Pro, so that should help. I just want to get this weapon to 4 stars already. Let's go. You only won 10 of your matches last night. Lost the rest of them. How many matches did you have, though? 50? Oh, dang. I mean, yeah, everyone has their off days in Splatoon. Boom! 20% win rate, but that's only for the Splatfest, so not really overall. And we all know that Splatfests bring out some of the tryhards. I would like to have the deep cut amiibo, but they are almost impossible to get a hold of. I imagine there's literally people who constantly stare at their whatever they're trying to order them off of and just keep constantly refreshing 24/7 until it says one's available or one in stock, and then they just hurry the heck up and do it. But yeah, I'm trying to get a hold of them, but holy cow, they are sold out everywhere. Move. There we go. Place that down there. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this. Yeah, I saw that you got them. Nice. I would really like to get them, but yeah, they're almost impossible to get a hold of. Holy shoot, dude. I'm actually going to place this here in case they try to take some of this turf over here. In a way, using the sprinkler on those things is almost like having an ultra signal. Just nowhere near as good. Because it can get destroyed very easily. Got him. The one good part about having delayed explosions. I think the first match we did was a team. Oh. Well, it was not Team Hug. These last 3 matches have been Team Hug. Ooh. There we go. There's no way they survived that. No, that's a lie. That's a lie, Nintendo. And you know it. Get it off. Your 100 loss was a buy of 1. Wow, a .01. Of course. Getting Chaos vs. Order flashbacks. Chaos vs. Order. That happened to you once? Yeah. I think one of my, I think the only 100 times battle I've ever... No, I've gotten, I think, 3 100 times battles in Splatoon 2. And the first one I ever got, I think, was won by 1% or something like that, maybe 2%. It was pretty darn close. I remember it being pretty freaking close. Okay, new players, let's go. Dang, how close am I to getting this to 4 stars? I'd like to know. Won 100 times with speed? Nice! You think this month is winning in the halftime report? But Tricolor is on Manta Maria. Ooh, that's one of my favorite stages. They're probably going to get rid of the mast in the center, because that's where the Ultra Signal is going to be. Or they'll keep half of it and just put it on top of the middle. Let's see what the new layout's going to be like. Need a break from Splatfests? Yeah, Splatfest can be a chore sometimes. But given how this one's regional, that's a huge plus. That means Japan doesn't get to decide the outcome. Okay, for those of you who would still like to join, who have not, now's your chance to do so. What the heck was that? Okay, so before I actually press start, anyone in the chat who has still not joined, please say so now. Because I can ask maybe someone who's already played in this lobby to leave if I have to. It's nice they increased the strafing speed on this weapon, but that doesn't really help it that much. What it really needs is a damage buff. It doesn't need a mobility buff. It needs a damage buff. Which it did get, but it's very inconsistent still. Yeah, 100 exactly. What good is that going to do you if your target that got hit spent even a fraction of a second in their own ink? That instantly turns it into a 99.9 damage weapon. Sheesh. The new Starfighter, Pencil Charger, Kit Scares You, Splash Ball, and Ink Storm. Still probably not going to be as good as the current one because it's, oddly enough, the new meta. But yeah, the Splash Ball on a reflux, what the heck is that nonsense? Nintendo really does not want these weapons, the new weapons, to be good, do they? Jeez. I'm like, what the frick? Splash Ball on a reflux. What is that gonna do for it? Other than nothing. But hey, that's, I guess, better than Toxic Mist or Sprinkler. Anything is better than those two things. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. If there's a fourth person who would like to join, feel free to do so. Yeah, here's the biggest issue with this weapon. If you're off just by a smidge, a teensy itty bitty smidge. No, what Nintendo needs to do with this weapon is make it so that all 3 bolts line up to the center to guarantee a 1 hit. That's what Nintendo needs to do. Because this is stupid. If you were off just by a tiny little skosh, It is so dumb. If you'd like to join, you're more than welcome to. There's one more slide open. If you have not joined yet, now is your chance. Ugh. Bleep. Okay, we can get started. I want to get this to 4 stars already. Go eat dinner? Okay, have a good one. Thanks for joining us. Bon appetit. Dun, dun. Oh, it's the other team now. Octo Society. How fitting. Treat this like an ink weapon. Got it. Lols. No. Going this way. Your dodge rolls leave you vulnerable. That's my chance. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up quicker so you can use it sooner. Lols. Nope. Ooh, that almost was a double. Greetings! The Zipcaster is actually a pretty scary special now. Here's the problem though. What Nintendo was doing, I think they're like trying not to overbuff things, but in doing so, they continuously make small changes that end up making them overbuffed over time. It just ends up overbuffing them with the small changes they have combined with them. It's really dumb. So when Nintendo trying not to overbuff them, they end up overbuffing them. Told you Nintendo's brains run backwards. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. Maybe my sprinkler did something? You only fought a hug twice and no mirror matches. Every other match was fist bump. So, I guess when they took the popularity, woo, that sprinkler was the clutch. I'm thinking about switching out ability juggler for sub-res, but I don't know. I don't think it's... Oh wow, got a silver badge for that thing now. Yay! Thanks to one of my favorite weapons having it. Look at this one over there. He's just hanging out on the side. On the corner. Yep, a new special. The splatter color screen. Looks pretty cool. Though an interesting thing is, due to making it monochrome, that might actually make it hard to tell who your teammates are or not. But the thing is, you can't splat your teammates, so that's not really gonna do much. From the last Splatfest to this one. See it in your aim. It's cool. I hardly play Splatoon 3 at all anymore. But hey, it took a year and 3 months, but we're finally getting new kits for the Stamper and the Reflux. And from the looks of things, it looks like they're not going to be that good. So not only does Nintendo keep people waiting, they make it so that the wait makes them still want to just use the kits they've been using the whole time. Jeez, the way Nintendo was handling this game is just so poorly. Holy shoot, dude. And yes, we get more new kits for the newer weapons that we got. Imagine that, instead of a brand new weapon kit entirely. I swear, they just pull random cards out of a freaking box and say, "Oh, this is gonna be the weapons we give kits to." They don't actually have, like, pre-planned kits. They just randomly pull cards out of a freaking bucket. Or a chest, or whatever the heck you want to call it. Ooh. Which is why the selection of weapons is so bizarre. Get out of here. Get out of here. The explosive bullets factually need to do more damage. Factually. I just want to level this up to 4 stars so I can stop using it. And maybe we'll get a third kit for the Wiper and the Stringer, and maybe those kits will actually be good. I mean, the 2 Wiper kits are pretty solid, but the problem is it's held back by either its sub or its special, which is the thing that still sucks about it. On the Deco kit, it's definitely the sub weapon that holds it back. On the vanilla kit, it's the special that holds it back. But on both Tri-Stringer kits, pretty much the only... Okay, at least the special on this one is good. And even after the buff they gave the Killer Whale, it's still not a good special. It still sucks. So the vanilla kit for the Stringer is completely bad. Okay, maybe not completely. It does have some synergy, because at least the Killer Whale is long range. But Super Jump is just better. But the Sprinkler... Tisk, 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 tisk. Okay, so that was 2 matches. How close am I to 4-starring this? Can I please freaking get it already? Let me see how close. Almost freaking there. Dang it. It's gonna probably take another 20 matches. Okay, let's go. New lobby, let's do it. You don't see third kits happening. We only have 2 seasons. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Nintendo factually needs to give this game 1 extra year of support. 2 years is not enough with how slow they're handling things. But hey, they gave Splatoon 2 like 3 extra years of continued support. So they could totally give this game an extra year of continued support. No reason they shouldn't. After all, don't they like the number 3? Aren't they putting the emphasis on the number 3 in this game? So shouldn't it make sense that they do give it 3 years of continued support? You know what I mean? Doesn't that only make sense? Can you join? Yes, you may. Jeez, that is dumb. Bleep. See the new King Salmonid? Yeah, we're calling it. Yeah, I heard that. We're calling it Joe. It looks like a stronger Moz, and it looks like as it, as it's about to, pop out of the ground. It does kind of look like it uses the new splatter color wall to slow you down to make it easier to do so. I'm guessing what everyone's gonna. I'm guessing the way to combat it is just for all your teammates to toss 4 splat bombs to it, and that'll take maybe a quarter of its health. But that's only if all 4 teammates do that. Okay, let's do it. Though I will admit, it is kind of an uncreative boss, because they're literally just making a bigger, stronger Moz. It's like they couldn't think of anything else that's unique. Pretty weenie. This game barely gives you a reason to play it. Yeah, that's literally the same thing for me. I have almost 0 motivation to play this game because there's nothing new going on in it. And every time there's a new season, yeah, it keeps me playing for about maybe a month, but then that's about it. Then I'm stuck with 2 months of literally waiting for the next season. Rinse and repeat. It doesn't help that it's the 3rd game in the series, and if you played the first 2, then it's really nothing new to you. That makes it even more boring. The next challenge is the return of Sheldon's modified Rainmaker, but it's on Thanksgiving Day. Sounds like Nintendo wants people to play their game instead of celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah, no. Yeah, Thanksgiving isn't exactly a national holiday, but America celebrates it. Bleep. I can super jump too. Okay, sheesh, this weapon needs a damage buff. That's a pretty good spot for a sprinkler. That almost landed on you. Doink. That's right, get back. Oops, not quite where I wanted that to go, but okay. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. I didn't get him. Jeez. Nope. Yoink. Oh, no, nothing. Dang it. The sprinkler is way too expensive on it for what little it does. Like, actually. For a sub-weapon that quite literally does almost no inking at all, it's way too expensive. Ow. Come on, I just want to upgrade this weapon to 4 stars so I can use my better main now. Question is, why does Nintendo hold back? Why does Nintendo make such bad kits for the new weapons? I don't know. Maybe they are a little. Maybe they got an inferiority complex, and they're aware that they're fan-made stuff more so than anything else. So they make the kits purposely bad. I don't know. Is less than 10% of the vote. I mean, if you think about it, even though this Splatfest isn't, you know, it's region locked, but it's still kind of rigged because the Inklings literally fist bump each other now. So even when it's not region locked, Nintendo still finds a way to rig it because that's the way Nintendo don't work. That's what Nintendo don't do. Okay. Maybe another 8 matches and I'll have this weapon to 4 stars finally. The thing that sucks about 4-starring a weapon like this is it's still really, you know, not that good. So you're gonna lose more than you're gonna win, probably, which only makes it take longer to 4-star it. Okay, so I'm gonna start treating this thing like an actual turfing weapon, because you also saw during the last Splatfest that was working better than treating it like a backline weapon. So, let's treat it like a turfing weapon. Because Nintendo clearly didn't know what they wanted this weapon to be. Lols. Try getting it to 5 stars? Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get any weapons to 5 stars. Screw that. Handshake do a handshake instead of a fist pump and team. That would actually be kind of interesting, but at the same time that would just make everyone go those 2 teams. Then it would actually be a 2-way Splatfest. Uh-oh. 10 times battle on this freaking stage. Great. Yes, there's an E-leader too. Let me guess, they're using Respawn Punisher. Yeah. They most likely are using Respawn Punisher. Jeez. See, the sprinkler doesn't charge up your special much faster, like, at all. Ow. Oh, they're not using Respawn Punisher. What a surprise! Nintendo just needs to take Quick Respawn and Respawn Punisher out of the game entirely. Just like they did with damage up and defense up. Ugh, jeez. It's not over till it's over, though. Oh my gosh. E-leader on this map equals I have no personality. Just saying. It seriously does. It is the most stupid playstyle ever. Especially in this game, where the maps are all hallways. It requires no skill at all. E-leader on this stage equals I have no personality. Okay, well maybe you do have a personality, but it's a dumb one. And you better believe they're tryharding because it's a 10 times. Oh my gosh, can I just 5-star this weapon already so I can stop using it, please? Use a weapon that can actually splat people and actually ink the ground, please. Can I do that, please? I just want to 4-star this freaking weapon already. A weapon Nintendo clearly purposely made bad. Because it's a fan-made concept and Nintendo has an inferiority complex. Jeez. Oh boy, if only I could get my special. If only this weapon can ink its feet. Is that a comeback? Probably not. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Dang, close one though. Dang it, can I just please stop using this weapon after I force? Can I just 4-star so I can use an actual good weapon, please? Please. 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 Yay! How close am I? Or should I say, how much longer is it gonna take me to 4-star this thing? Another 20 games? Yay, fist bump 3 times. Another 30 games, another 40 games. Gonna keep using it till I do. Almost there. Beep 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 beep. 10 to 20 more. If I win them all. Yeah, jeez. If I win. If I lose them all, then it's gonna take 40. It's gonna take too many. Then I can get back to using an actual good weapon. A weapon that can actually splat people. A weapon that has a sub-weapon that can actually do something. At least the special on this thing is good. But Nintendo needs to buff this weapon. They factually do. It does literally 0 damage. And the test dummies are an inaccurate representation because they don't show you like the damage if they spend time in ink. The damage is all flat on the test dummies. Therefore, it is inaccurate data. It is inaccurate data. Okay, so after these next 2 matches, I'm going to switch out the ability doubler for sub-res. Because I think that will also help out a little bit. Weep. Beep. Do-do-do-do-boo. Boink. Lols. Beep. Okay. Anyone else gonna join? Or nah? Beep beep beep. Boink. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 0 damage. Yay! That's fun. Can I please just level this weapon up already? Gosh darn it, dude. I just want to get to 4 stars so I can stop using it. I want to use the wiper again. I'm much better with it. This weapon would be good if it actually, you know, did this thing called one hit. Potential one hit isn't a one hit. That's potential one hit. And potential one hit in a game like this equals just not good. Especially when you have, you know, backliners like the freaking Splatling. That's actually, even though that doesn't one hit, its rate of fire and range are... That's another thing. This weapon's range is kind of bad. Look at that. Sheesh. Jeez Louise. And if you want to hit over walls, well, there's these things called sloshers, which are better at it. If you want to use actual backline weapons, there's chargers and splatlings, which are also better at backlining. So I have no idea what Nintendo was wanting this weapon to do. It's like a charger slosher hybrid, and that, while seems pretty good, not really. I don't think Nintendo tested this weapon at all to see if it was good. I don't think Nintendo tested this weapon to see if it was viable. They just made a new weapon and said, yay, new weapon for the new game. Yay, progress, work, hard work. Nah. That's artificial AF. And if that's not bad enough, they go, oh, we'll give it a sprinkler. Which does literally nothing for it. Did that guy just fall off? Great, are we fighting noobs now? We go from tryhards to noobs. The only thing I ever do with the Ultra Stamp is yeet it. Because that's all you really can do with it. Yay! I like having potential one hits instead of one hits. Did my sprinkler actually damage him? I guess that is somewhat synergistic with this weapon, but the sprinkler still sucks. Such a good special, isn't it? I don't know where Nintendo went wrong with this game, other than they took advantage of the fact that people would buy it because they know people like it, so they rushed it and didn't bother actually polishing it just to make a quick buck. Just like they did with the new Pokemon game. As little effort as possible for as much money as possible. Posted photos of the amiibo. Yeah, that game actually, yeah, that was pretty quick. Get out of here. This ain't Space Invaders. AKA Base Invaders, the Splatoon version of Space Invaders. Yay. Boink. I'm just gonna go ahead and plant that here. If you plant it there, it's like having an Ultra Signal. Except it's not as good. This guy's persistent about invading the base, isn't he? That didn't get him. Oh well, can't say I'm surprised. Oh, they're finally destroying my sprinkler. Oh, that got him though, somehow. Jeez. Place it, and we're good. Place it! Do it! One. One, two, three, and four. That did nothing at all. Left the lobby. He had another 10 times than you won. Wait, did we have a back, whatever, 10 times? Sheesh. That's kind of dumb. Either way, I don't like any battle multipliers. I really don't. I don't care if it helps us win the Splatfest. It's just, whenever one shows up, everyone just goes try hard. And it's not fun at all. I really dislike battle multipliers. I dislike multiplied matches. I really do. They're not fun at all. They suck. I don't care if I win either. It's just like, okay, good. That nightmare's over. Win or lose the match, I don't care. I'm just like, yay, that's over. Don't need to deal with people try-harding their little hides off now. The latest update, the closing week bonus changes to 1.5 instead of 1.2. I think Nintendo should have made it ×2, honestly, because 1.5 could make a bit of a difference in how fast you upgrade the catalog, but at the same time, it's like if Nintendo actually wants people to be able to complete it, then they should make it ×2 at the most. Because, yeah. Kind of shows how stingy Nintendo is when it comes to actually helping players out. Can we please stop getting this freaking map? Sheesh. With multipliers, but in your opinion, you feel very accomplished when you win. Me personally, I mean, yeah, it does feel good, but I don't really care because just the match itself is really dumb. And we get a mirror match. First one. First mirror match of the day. How many more to go? Probably 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Won your first 100 times battle and you got... Oh, go to board and for the first time? Oh, cool. Nice. Hey, pal, it's a mirror match. It's not... This is a nice color, though, dang. It was like a teal. Pretty cool. Okay. I just let each other have fun. I just let everyone have fun while I hang in the back being like, oh, good. This match doesn't do anything for anybody. Jeez. I still don't understand what they did with these cars. They just brought back, you know, an asset from the tricolor version of the map, and they were just like, yay, that'll fix the, you know, hallway problem. Like, yeah, okay, Nintendo. But hey, it looks like since, you know, blah, 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 side order is wrapping up, it looks like some of the devs that actually work on the maps are coming back because Mahi Mahi got reworked. Still still not that good, but it's better. And the 2 new maps that we got during this season are actually a big improvement. So since side order is wrapping up, I think the actual stage designers are working on new stages now, instead of these freaking amateur hour who have never seen a Splatoon game in their entire freaking life, just Nintendo put in charge to make the maps. Jeez. Seriously. I think the first thing these amateurs designed were the table turf battles, and they're like, oh, that's what turf wars are like. We'll just implement that into 3D. Flat planes, Tetris pieces all around. Yay. Like, no. Have you guys ever seen a Splatoon game before? I don't think you have. Jeez. Jeez, Nintendo's just full of really bad business decisions recently. Is it any wonder they're flopping currently? They're still doing good in sales, but that's mainly because people, you know, they take advantage of the fact that they know people are going to buy it. Because they know that it's a really well-liked series. And that's what Nintendo takes advantage of. As little effort as possible for as much money as possible. A game can sell really well, but if no one's playing it, or if it's really ill-received, that doesn't mean that, you know, that's a clear indication that Nintendo should change some things up, yeah? Jeez Louise. You're feeling Milton and Bluey. Discord got a few marriages. Oh, interesting. This is dumb. Okay. Are we almost to 4 stars? Are we almost to 4 stars? Give me the 4 stars. Give me the 4 stars. Do it. Okay, so I'm gonna go, replace ability doubler with, subres. What changed with Mahi? So they extended the spawn just a teeny tiny bit. Ooh, 100 for fist bump. And then, they added like this, like, it looks more like the, you know, competitive mode layout almost. And they added grates instead of you needing to actually jump across the place, which is nice. Guess I got a Splatfest. No, I just want... Shut up. Let's see. It still takes 6. I don't know. See, I don't think it's really worth switching out ability doubler for something that's, you know, just for one event. I don't know. Maybe if they made it only 5 ability chunks, then sure, but 6 I think is still a bit much. I don't know. Nah, I'll keep ability doubler. I'm not gonna waste my chunks. I'll keep ability doubler. Wolf Bro, how's it going? Welcome. How you doing? And 10 times for a fist bump. Nice. Bleep, bleep, bleep. And the new map we're getting in the next season actually looks pretty good. It looks very wide and spacious, which is kind of nice. And there's actually verticality from the looks of things. So you know what? I think the actual stage designers are returning, which is good. Oh no, 100 times a few minutes ago. Nice! So yeah, we're finally getting good, fun stages. I imagine, like, the original stage designers are actually returning and they see the atrocities that were made by the current amateur stage designers and they just pulled a Gordon Ramsay on them. Like, what is this? It's unplayable! Get out! Get out! Get the fuck out! All of you! And then they just took over. Jeez. You're ruining our game! This isn't Call of Duty! It's Splatoon! Stages are supposed to be unique! Beep. Bonk. Yeah, I apologize for saying E-Leader on Miss Me Mellor is, like, dumb. But, you know what? It is. It's dumb. More specifically, it's dumb if you're the kind of player that uses it just because it's that specific stage. If you main the weapon, that's fine. But if you use it only because that specific map is in the rotation, then yeah, screw off. Seriously. If you main the weapon, that's a different story. But if you use it just because that particular map is in the rotation, just to have a really boring game, then, yeah, don't do that, please. That's just stupid. The one thing I like about the E-Leader, though, is the coloration of it in this game. I think it's pretty cool. And I like the digital counter on it as well. So the design of the E-Leader in this game is pretty darn cool. I like it. But am I going to use it? No. Why? Well, one, I don't like using backline weapons. This is the one exception because you can use it kind of frontline-esque. And I suck with chargers, so yeah. Finally, we get the other map. Holy fudge. What'd you walk into? Me doing really bad Gordon Ramsay impressions, courtesy of what I think the actual stage designers were thinking and saying to the amateur ones, now that they're probably returning. Nintendo will be like, do you have experience with designing Splatoon stages? No, you're hired. Do you know how a Splatoon stage is supposed to look? No, you're hired. Have you played a Splatoon game before? No, you're hired. Why? Because it saves us money. Budget cuts all around. Ow. Eat sand. Don't eat the yellow sand, Patrick. Oh yeah, I forgot. Jeez. Hey Sandy, watch me do the grouchy Squidward. Stop naming moves after me. Everybody's an idiot except for me. Well, it's true. Sheesh. Everybody's an idiot except for me. Okay. Then he just double downs on that. Well, it's true. Jeez Louise. Uh-oh. Which way is one? Oh, you're using Reefy Deefy. Beep. Okay. Can I combo off of that? No, I can't. But I can do this. That's right, get hit by the sprinkler. Cross the beams! Oh. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Ouch. Boo. Goo! I think the perfect kit for this weapon would be Fizzy Bomb and Ink Storm. That wouldn't make the weapon OP because it would be a bit reliant on its sub and special to actually do anything. So it'd just be a good complement for the weapon. As for a third wiper kit, it doesn't demand any real good kit because the main weapon itself is really solid. The burst bombs, I guess, would be fine for added mobility, and the special would be, I guess, Kraken Royale for a good thematic match. Or I could have Booyah Bomb, which would be kind of... Dude, if a wiper had Booyah Bomb and a burst bomb combo, then yeah, it would be pretty OP. That'd be pretty busted. So yeah, if anything, I think burst bombs and Kraken Royale would be a good third wiper kit. But Stamper has Booyah Bombs. Yeah, and you know what else has a same sub-weapon that's in the same area? The same weapon class, you know. The Slosher Machine and the Tri-Slosher Nouveau. They both have Fizzy Bomb. Do you like Tetris? Some hiring map designers. Yeah, seriously. I think that the map designers for this game literally made Table Turf Battle first, and they're like, oh, that's what turf wars are supposed to be like. Okay, we'll make the maps completely flat grounds with blocks to make it look like Tetris pieces. No verticality or uniqueness whatsoever. Like actually. Okay, I think that was was that two matches or was that one? I don't know. I've lost track. The new map looks okay. I mean, we haven't really seen much of it, but from the looks of it, it looks pretty good. It looks like it's, you know, still gonna be really good. However, I will say, one thing that I noticed with the returning stage Bluefin Depot, it looks like they cut off a flanking route. So even though it's a returning stage, it looks like they butchered it again. Why are they allergic to flanking routes? Why are they allergic to good map design? I don't get it. Why are they allergic to what makes Splatoon maps unique? I don't freaking get it. That was one? Yeah, so I'll do another one. I'll do 3 more, actually. And then maybe, after these next 3, I'll have this up to freaking 4 stars already. And then I'm gonna get back to using the wiper. Beep. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one. Good luck landing that in an actual match. Jeez Louise. They need to make the explosive bolts do 45 damage, not 30. Or at least 35 damage. Yeah, the explosive bolts need to do 35 damage. And have a slightly bigger radius. That would make the weapon actually do something. Didn't get back in time. Sorry about that. I mean, after this match, oh good, it's another mirror match, so it doesn't mean anything. Doesn't do anything. So after this match, could one person in this lobby, please leave to let Super Mario Wolf back in? Jeez Louise, this is bad. So, second mirror match of the day. Hello! The match doesn't count. Oh, you leave? Thank you for that. I guess that's a pretty good spot to put a sprinkler. It'll kind of cover up that area if you want it to. Let me put it right on the thingy. There we go. It's right on the spot. And it go bye-bye. Sprinklers were actually good in Splatoon 1. They could actually splat people. And they had a lot more health. I don't know if it was the sprinklers themselves having more health or if it was the latency with online, but either way, yeah. Like literally, one time I was using the, splat roller. I tried to roll over a sprinkler to destroy it, but that sprinkler splatted me. And it splatted me pretty quickly, mind you. So, yeah, in Splatoon 1, sprinklers were actually good. They covered more area. And they did more damage. And they had more health, apparently. So, yeah. I don't know if it's latency or if it's the sprinklers having more health, but either way, yeah. Why can't Nintendo make sprinklers like that again? Seriously. Because that one buff they gave it really is going to do something for it, isn't it? Oh, it stays in phase 1 longer. Yay! What's that going to do? Nothing. Why? Oh, because once it enters phase 2, it'll be pointless to do that. So what they should make a sprinkler do is just have like a twice as wider area. Make the area of effect twice as big. That would be an actual buff to the sprinkler. Given how it takes so long to start actually inking the ground that your teammates can cover the area around it before it can even start inking. So it's just a waste of 60% of your ink. They need to reduce the cost of it to 40% of your ink and have it be twice as big. Have the area be twice as big. That's gonna make the sprinkler actually do something in this game. Area E increased times 2. And the ink reduction to 40. Hope Big Run will be fun this time. We might, I think we're going to be getting the new boss eminid, so maybe that alone will make it fun. Even though it's literally just a really big Moz, which is kind of lazy design if you ask me, but oh well. At least it's a new King Salmonid. Oh wait, I needed to press frickin' A, okay. I needed to press don't continue. Okay, I'll do that after this. I'll press don't continue, then you can join, and then we can do another match. Yeah, there's a new King Salmonid coming. Joe the King Moz. I mean, to a certain degree, it makes sense for the third one to be Moz-like, because if you think about it, we have the original one, which is on land, then we have the second one, which takes the skies. So it kind of makes sense for the new one to be, underground based. So it's like all three levels. You have, technically it's land, sea, and air. Technically, so I guess it makes sense for it to be Moz-like. So can't really complain too much about that. Now, imagine the final big run has all three at the same freaking time. I don't think that'd be possible to beat. Unless they somehow combined the three into one huge freaking amalgamation and made them do all three attacks. And it did all... yeah, imagine that. Bleep, bleep, bloop. If y'all are familiar with Amnesia, The Dark Descent, imagine that in the form of, like, the new King Salmonid, where it combines all three. And it does all three attacks. And it does all three attacks. Hello! As you can see, squid surging is useless. A giant mecha as a king? Might as well make it Mecha Godzilla at that point. Giant kaiju bosses. Giant kaiju salmonids. Because that's already kind of what they are. Oh. Yoink. So, year and 3 months, and we're finally getting a .52 Gal Deco, a weapon that's been in the game since day one. Jeez Louise. Nintendo really does not know what they're doing with this game anymore. They really don't. Gotcha! Right out of the sky goes the inkjet. Yup. Gosh darn it, these things need to do more damage. Oh. No. Just give me the 4 stars. Jeez Louise. This weapon literally cannot compete. The charge time is too long, too. Way too long. This weapon literally cannot compete with anything. Chargers are better at backlining, sloshers are better at hitting overhead. Splatlings have more range. And more mobility. I really don't know what Nintendo was thinking with this weapon. It's pretty obvious they were pretty clear they did not know what they wanted this weapon to do. Like, flat out. Let's combine a slosher with a charger, but make it as inconsistent as possible, and make it have one of the worst kits in the entire game. And the thing is, this weapon was like the very first one shown in the trailer, and it's on the poster art for the game, so it's like, you'd think the weapon would at least be decent, but no, they made this weapon like terribly bad. But at least this one has an actual good special. Invitation's going out. Maybe after this match, it'll be 4 stars. Do, 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 do. I would really like to see Choga Conroy do his series for this game, but he pretty much said he himself was lacking motivation to play this game as well. Jeez, when a content creator as well known and as big as him, as dedicated as he is, has no motivation to play a game like this, then Nintendo royally screwed up. Like, big time they screwed up. Jeez Louise. The connections are atrocious, regardless of how good your internet is. The way they're handling it with the seasons just makes people want to stop playing because they're tired of using the same weapons over and over and over and over and over again. They're tired of waiting for their favorite gear to come back, so they just say, screw it, I'll wait until it's there. Seriously, this game is so poorly handled. It is so poorly handled. And the thing that sucks about that is it has the potential to be the best Splatoon game in the series. But Nintendo is just... ugh. They're literally just not giving a care. All of the quality of life changes give it the potential to be the best in the series, but the way they're handling it is just really poor. It sucks. Because I really would have liked to have seen Choga Conroy do another series on this game, covering the new weapons, especially the tri-stringers and the wipers. That would have been really cool. I know you got content creators like Pro Chara, which I don't know how. Okay, I imagine playing with friends competitively is fun to do, regardless of the game you're playing. But I don't know how some of the... oh, crud. What do we got here? One moment, please. Okay. We are back. I apologize for that. Can explosive bolts explode sooner than that? Even if you have the enemy team on the back foot, do not... How did they survive that? You're lying, Nintendo. Like you do about everything. You are lying. Got him. Damn, why is this sprinkler so expensive? It should not be that expensive. Especially when this weapon is already as ink hungry as it is. Ow. Doodle 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 doo doodle 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 doo. Vipe out. Now's our chance. Go for it. This weapon does not ink. It literally does nothing. This weapon does literally nothing. It doesn't ink, it doesn't splat, it doesn't... Jeez. It's not a support weapon, it's not a slayer weapon, it's just there. Doing literally nothing for anybody. Like, why does this weapon exist? Why does this weapon exist? Why did Nintendo create a fake new weapon that's there just for the heck of it instead of actually for it to do something? Ooh. That looks like a victory! Let's freaking go! G to the G's, that was close. Fudge, dude. Okay, that's my first ever 100 times win, I think, in this game. I don't think I've ever gotten a 100 times victory, so I feel accomplished over that one, specifically. Bleep. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go take a picture of me on the float. You won a 100 times battle. Congrats! Thanks for your fast inking. You get to board the Splatfest on the square. Yep, I'm gonna check that out real quickly. You won 200 times in this? Nice! But that is my first ever 100 times victory in this game. First ever. Let me check. Wait, is it gonna show us? Yeah, there we go. 100 times. Wait, so how do I board the float? I've never done this before. This is the first time for me. Do I literally just approach it? Is there a way to do it? What do I do? To the pledge box? Pledge box. And where the heck is that at? I have no idea where that is. Where I voted. This thing here? Oh, board the float. There it is. How did I miss that? In front of the pledge box, down the back alley, in front of all the shops. Let's take a look-see. Okay, let's zoom out a ways. Let's see, rotate downwards. Up here. Let's see. Want to make sure all our eyes are open. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter. This is my first ever time doing this, so I feel accomplished for this specifically. This is pretty cool. Let's see, +1 none. Let's see, set. No, I think that's pretty good. Now I'm gonna take a picture. I think that was pretty good. Though I want to check out the other locations as well. I want to check out the other locations too, real quick. I was like, wait, is it just gonna be Fry? No. Imagine doing this and you run out of space for pictures. Because we all know Nintendo's limitations are pretty freaking bad. Okay, and last location. In front of all the shops. Now if only I could win a 3-3-3 times, at least once. Then I'll be glad. This is pretty freaking cool. Nice little reward. Okay, so I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and turn. Wait, how close am I to upgrading the stringer? Come on! I think maybe 4 more matches will do it. I'm not sure what location is my favorite, honestly. Probably this one. I'm gonna take another quick look. Yeah, this one's pretty cool. Okay, I'm just gonna get one more quick pick and then we can get back into the battles. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go. More battles! In front of the pledge box is your favorite. I kind of like in front of all the shops the best. You only get the 3 options for the 100 times photo. With just the idol of your team, if you win at 100 times or 3 on day 1. Doing it day 2 puts you on the float with, oh, all 3 idols. Interesting. But now, if only I can win, if I can just win 3 times, then I'll have one of each battle multiplier, and I'll be happy about it. I'll be glad. Alright, sorry about that. It was the first time for me. I wanted to to enjoy it. Jeez. Battles are tense. I believe so. I believe it. And I'm surprised we managed to pull a victory when I was using this weapon. Okay, let's go. But I'm kind of glad I used this weapon during it, because at least that'll... It looks pretty good, given how the weapon is. Saw what me, Speed, and Hyper, and we're doing this for our 3-3. Yeah. You can take photos with Squidsters in Ecopolis, Nintendo. Yeah, it's still the idols, which is kind of dumb, but given how they're the ones hosting the Splatfest, it kind of makes sense. But at the same time, it is still kind of dumb, yeah. But imagine if you could. You'd just be taking a photo with the tower itself. Imagine the tower just becomes sentient and, like, just is, like, doing, like, these battles, like, congratulations! Yeah, technically you could with the Kelly Marie amiibos, but I don't think it's during Splatfest, though. It's normal time. Jeez, yeah. Freaking 100, that was still a pretty tense fight. Tense match. It was very close. What the? Let me guess. Because these things... Because Nintendo wants this weapon to be as bad as possible. Your explosive shots still get destroyed by the Booyah Bomb, despite the fact that they don't stick to freaking grates. So if that's the case, you're literally firing sub-weapons. Which are just really, really weak suction bombs. And worse suction bombs because they don't stick to the grates. Okay, I'll take the trade. Okay, I think after another 4 matches, I'll have this thing up to 4 stars finally. Ink the top of that little block, it actually counts. On the plus side of me constantly using this weapon, I'm getting a little better with it, but here's the problem. The weapon itself is inconsistent, so it doesn't matter how good you are with the weapon itself is just not that good. Oh, they have a DC. Good. Thank you, Nintendo. Was it a rage quit, or is it Nintendo's fault? Holy cow, they are lagging. Jeez Louise, that's another thing. You already know that if this weapon, one of its arrow things misses, it's not going to be a one-hit, but the stage things themselves obstruct this weapon, like, really bad. Nice leg you got. Holy fudge, this guy is lagging really badly. Jeez. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's see. Almost to 4 stars. I wonder if that 100 times battle boosted the freshness a little bit. Well, I like to imagine if it did, I'd probably be at 4 stars already, because those count as 100 matches, so I don't think it did. Which is kind of dumb if you think about it. It would be nice if it did. It really would. But imagine if it did. If you have like 0 freshness on a weapon, like no freshness at all, and you win a 3 times, that would probably automatically bring it up to 4 stars, or at least 3. Because not only does it count as 333 matches, it counts as 333 wins. Therefore, you're getting the most out of it. Like, you literally have 0 freshness at all, and then you get a 3 times, and you automatically get to 3 stars. Maybe because it's a win, it might just actually be 4 stars. But I imagine it'd be 4 stars sharp. Tugboat. Okay, how much time have I got left for streaming? Another 15 minutes, so I got 10. Goo! Doink! Apparently my suction bombs were better that time. And I'm still... are we going to see a new special in the form of the hyper bombs from the Octo expansion finale from Splatoon 2 yet? Those have the potential to be special in this game, because Marie herself said it was, you know, they were just prototypes. So I mean, technically they're like super chumps, but I don't know. I guess technically the super chumps are the same thing, but they're not. Unless we learned about that during, you know, side order. They'll probably say like the hyper bombs got remodeled into the super chumps. Doink. Uh-oh. Hello. I see you trying to abuse the damage. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get pincered? Is that what you're gonna do? Get pincered? That's all you can do when you're stuck between a sub-weapon and the main weapon. you. Good. Uh-oh. Was that Spider-Man out here? I should probably save this. Now I'll use it. Now all of a sudden the weapon's doing good. Out of nowhere. Jeez Louise. These shots really need to stick to grates. I don't know why they don't. It's weird. If they can stick to walls, they should stick to grates. Okay, maybe 2 more matches and I'll get 4 stars. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! There's so many people. How many did you get? Yay, level up! Okay, gonna go ahead and switch the lobby out. I'm gonna... Oh, Team Fist Bump just won 3 times. Yeah, I think Team Fist Bump won this Splatfest. Okay, 2 more matches. 2 more matches. But I think both of them have to be a win. And I think that's all I got time left for as well. I think that's all I got time for, not the 2. Let's do it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so, yeah. Last 2 matches, and then I'm calling it a stream. And I think, as long as both these last 2 matches are wins, I'll be able to get the 4 stars with this weapon. So let's do it. Help me get the 4 stars. That hit? Excuse me, what? I wasn't even trying to hit it. What the frick? What the? Where'd they go? Those need to do 35 damage. There we go. I repeated it. Nine, but if... Oh, felt more. I've had matches like that before, too. Where it really feels like you splatted, like, maybe... like 16 people or maybe 14, but it turns out, oh, you only splatted 9 or 10. It's like, dang, it felt like a lot more than that. Jonte 19. All right. Last 2 matches of this stream. Let's do it. I just want to get the 4 stars with this weapon. Yeah, still a pretty sucky special. Uh-oh. But that does not, however. Where'd this guy go? What the frick? That was interesting. I'll just keep him at bay over here. just gonna let them do their... Oh! The car got in the way. Wow, the car actually did something. It helped if my aim was actually good. Can't go through grates. Boink. I think that Booyah Bomb person is lagging. I see them drop, and then their Booyah Bomb flies. Bleep. If only this thing had a slightly faster charge time. I think that would actually help it out a lot. Uh-oh. Not sure what you were expecting to do there. Gosh darn it, why does it take forever to refill your range? You want to ink our base? I can do that too. That roller failed to roll a spawn camp spot. Or super jump, what the frick? Doggo! Yep, you hear doggo. Nice. I might have just gotten it to 4 stars actually. That one might have done it. Let's find out. Dang, pretty solid. 4 star, 4 star, 4 star, 4 star, 4 star. Dang it! Okay. It's gonna take one more win. Una más, por favor. But it has to be a win. If it's a lose, Nintendo's gonna make me do one more match just for one thing that should have been done. But I'm guessing that's already gonna happen because Nintendo likes to artificially lengthen their games for the players. Because I know no one's playing them because of how poorly they're handling it. Okay, let's do it. This stream, yeah, seriously. That's pretty much all I want to do with this weapon right now. Just get it to 4 stars. That's it. Hoot Rockin' Squid Society. Oh boy. When they have a name like that, they're probably gonna do pretty darn well. I'm gonna try and distract them, if I can. Good thing I'm here. Sprinkler save me. Ah, gosh darn, that was stupid. Why'd I do that? But yeah, the sprinkler actually did take a hit from me, so... It's funny, when people use a sub-weapon, like the sprinkler, just to sponge a few hits, instead of use it to actually, for its intended purpose, then, yeah, you know the design is pretty bad. Don't know why Nintendo thought that'd be a good idea. Other than the simple fact that it's Nintendo, specifically. Should I go this way? No. Whee! That's right, super jump back. On top of the pole? Ah, dang it. Not on top of the hole. This thing could use... They did give it an E-coverage buff, but it doesn't do much. It doesn't do much. Oh my gosh, this thing is way too ink hungry. Dang it. Why does it consume so much ink? Better run. Jeez Louise, they're still alive. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This weapon needs a damage buff so hard. It needs one so hard. It needs one. 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 It factually needs one. It really does. I'm sorry. Why Nintendo thought this weapon was actually viable is beyond me. It's not. It's unviable in every way imaginable. Inking, turf coverage, mobility, damage, you name it. It's got none of it. It's literally got none of it. It's not a good team support weapon. It's not a good pressuring weapon. It's not a good slayer. It's not a good backliner. It's just there to be there, apparently. The weapon is literally there just to be there. Ugh. It's outclassed in literally every category. Yay, getting the 4-star on a lose. What'd I tell you? Nintendo is literally the most predictable game development company on the planet. I told you I'd get a 4-star, but it's gonna be on a lose. What'd I say? Nintendo are literally the most predictable game developing company on the planet. Jeez Louise. Nintendo, you suck so hard. You suck so hard, Nintendo. But hey, I got 4 stars. I can stop using it now. Yay! Now I can use actual weapons that splat people and cover turf and have good kits and do everything a weapon that is fun to use should be. Okay, we didn't say it was gonna be good though. Exactly. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put all my feral weapons at the top of the list real quick. Now that I've finally gotten it to 4 stars. Thank you, Nintendo. Nobody cares. But hey, I got it to 4 stars, so that's all that matters. Oh my gosh, shut up. Oh wait, this is the halftime report, isn't it? Let's see what we got. Halftime report. Yeah, Fist Bump definitely won this one. We've already taken 3 categories. We've taken popularity, conch shells, and halftime report. That's pretty much a guaranteed victory. That is pretty much a guaranteed victory. We are indeed on fire. Let's give Fry another one under her belt. Okay, but back to getting my favorite weapons at the top real quick. Finally 4-starred this thing. Finally. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty much the reason I joined Fist Bump was because Sonic Forces. That. Okay, let's see what you have to give me. Handshake is so far behind. You still could, though. You feel like whoever wins Tricolor automatically... they did boost the Tricolor points, but taking 3 of the 4 categories is already pretty much that. And they're all nothing new. How exciting. Okay, anything new in here? Does not look like it. Okay. You're still in second place, though, so you still have a chance. You still have a chance to win. You really gotta grind it out in Tricolor, though. But other than that, I'm gonna call it a stream right here, and what do you want? Oh, yeah. Yay! 4-star tri-stringer. Oh, hold on. And titles. I wasn't even paying attention to the titles I got. I was too busy looking at see if there's other stuff. Okay. Convenient. Special space. Convenient special space. That's convenient. Oh, that's cute. That's actually really cute. It's for team hugs. Got the whole pattern a little inaccurate, but that's still pretty neat. Okay, anywho's. I am... wow. I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream right here. And tomorrow, I will see you guys for... I'm going to be collabing with the crew. At least, you know, unfortunately, Subspace went Team Hug, so... It's going to be with Speed, Hyper, and Splat Mike, I believe. And Corey, welcome. How you doing? Yeah, I made it to literally me wrapping it up. So, I will be live again tomorrow, though. You meant Handshake? Oh, duh, yeah. The only thing I remember is you going a different team this time around. Couldn't quite remember which one it was, though. But yeah, I should be live streaming. I'll be collabing tomorrow with Speed, Hyper, and Splat Mike, I believe. You like hugs? You're on Team Hugs? Hugs! But yeah, I'm coming in a stream here, so thank you guys. Wow. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll see you guys tomorrow to wrap up the Splatfest. So until next time, love you all. Take care.